Well, good afternoon and welcome to Twerton for Bath City versus Dartford in National League South. My name's Andrew Kerslake and alongside me I have Chris Chappell. Good afternoon, Chris.
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon from Twerton Park, where Bath City get set to take on the leaders of National League South and the only side in the division with a 100% record, Dartford. This is sure to be a stern test of the Romans' promotion credentials, as Steve King's Darts ended the curtail campaign last season, tucked up behind Dorking Wanderers in second spot. So as the officials do the toss in the middle of the park there today, today's referee is Ross Martin from Devon, who was last here in December when Hungerford Town went home with all the points following a 2-0 victory. So we'll be hoping for a change of luck there for Bath City. So the whistle's blown and we're underway with Bath City attacking the Bristol end first half in their black and white stripes, black shorts and white socks. There's a little tussle between Tom Bonner, the Dartford skipper, and Bath's main man up front, number 9, Cody Cook, top scorer. So, free kick taken by Smith, curls it in towards the far post, but it's an easy two-handed grab by Dan Wilkes. Winter on the right-hand side, first spell in the Bath City half. And over on the far side, cross comes in, looking for the midfielder, flag stays down, and it's prodded wide somehow of goal. Robinson was in there. It was Noor Hussein who chested the ball into him inside the 18-yard box. And it looks easier to score there. Ball through to Fletcher inside the area in the cutback. Smith bobbles it towards goal. It's cleared off the line. It's going inside the bottom left corner. And Dartford just managed to clear it. The last gasp there to keep the scores at 0-0.
Yeah, you'd have put money on Smith there to score.
Winter has to turn and face his own goal to retrieve it. Jeb, short pass to Wanadu, who's hugging the touchline right side, and it's given away. Fletcher in the centre for Bath City. Threads it through, Holness right side, and a low shot comes off the post and goes out the wrong side for Bath City. It's a goal kick. But Wanadu gave it away for Dartford with a sloppy pass. Alex Fletcher straight onto it, had a look up, and again Omar Holness breaking from midfield down the right side and opted to go for the near post, and the side-footed effort just came off the bottom of the upright. Bit of a scramble, possession going from one team to the other. It's threaded through, looking for Aziz, but Smith does well, tries to shield it, no foul. Aziz gets it, goes for goal, and it flies wide of the right post from, that must be 25 yards out. Hussein looks out to the right-hand side. And Wanadu lays it off to the right-back, Winter. Ball in towards the far post. Aziz was there. Dealt with by Jones. Aziz might try and keep it in play. Hooks the ball back towards the far post, and well defended by Batten at the far post, heading the ball out under pressure. So out on the right-hand side. And stood up towards the far post. Clark opts not to come in the end and retreats to his goal line, gets something on the ball. It's not clear yet, still pinging around the penalty area. Robinson wins it, and now it's Hussein curling it in towards Aziz, who peeled off towards the far post. Clark comes out for the ball, doesn't quite get there, and it's hooked towards the line, and it drifts just over the crossbar. Yeah, they're getting more and more on top as we almost hit the 26-minute mark. There's going to be a drinks break.
Anyway, we're all back and correct now. Brian Clark will take the goal kick.
So yes, play back underway after a couple of minutes of refreshments. And the header back from Gary, not too good. And it pounced by Robinson, crossing towards the middle. And Aziz heads the ball in. It deflected in off the body of Clark in the end. But the opening goal scored by Dartford, the league leaders, in the 28th minute. And it's the top scorer, Adi Aziz, with his 4th goal in 5 games, with a header from close range.
Well, I don't know what Gehring was thinking of there. I mean, he must have been 25 or more yards out. It looked as if he was trying to head it back to Clark. Clark was back on his goal line and then nowhere near it. I don't know whether there was a shout from Clark or what he thought he was doing. But once that had occurred, the end result was virtually inevitable. And it's Dartford who go into the lead here on 28 minutes.
5 to aim for in the middle. Fletcher comes short. It's played low towards Smith, who turns it towards goal, but not with much pace on it, and it's back upfield. Holness tries a few darting runs, but it's found Fletcher. Shot on the turn, it gets right underneath it, and it sails over the hoardings. Short pass to Jebb, who then lays it to his right, and the advancing full-back Jordan Winter takes it unchallenged, plays a short ball into Robinson. It's skewed wide to the right-hand side. Jebb tried to get it across goal, and Clark made the block and then picked up the pieces.
Long range shot there again from
Cody
Cook.
Yeah, tries to find Freer. He likes taking him on and runs the ball down one side, and he goes the other. Edge of the box, curled in, and a fine save from Clark. Hooked back goalwards by Aziz and headed in, almost on the line by Robinson. He set up the first goal for Aziz, and they've returned the favour there. Aziz playing it in across the goal mouth, and Robinson just tapped in. But I think it was a left-footed shot, possibly from Jebb, that caused the initial save Clark made. And right on half-time, it's Bath City 0, Dartford 2.
Well, I guess Steve King will be pretty pleased with that. It's Aziz again, who's looked really impressive down that right-hand side. Ball into the box. Just noticed 2 minutes of time added on.
Lifts it up to Aziz, left side for Dartford. 1-2, gets it back, takes it around Jones, left side of the box. Still Aziz onto his right foot. Lays it off, and the left-footed shot just over the bar. I think it was Jebb again. And he's got his hands on his head. It was only just over the top there, inches. Almost 3-0. Dartford almost going 3 goals clear as the referee's whistle sounds from Ross Martin. Tom Smith to kick off, facing his own goal, the Bristol end, and he plays it back to Ben Gerry. So Batten, left-sided centre-back. Freer's pushed up a bit further up as the ball is in the area, laid off to Cook, and the shot is blocked. Fletcher, lovely layoff. The first save of the game from Dan Wilkes early in this second half, just seconds into the game.
Yeah, Cook got a bit of power on that. Unfortunately, pretty much straight at Wilkes, and no City player following up.
Deep cross, and Fletcher tumbles, but it was just a coming together near the far post. Kept in play by Freer. He's won a corner. Freer's corner from the left, played deep, and the header from Francois, poked over his own bar by Jack Jebb for Dartford. Keeper was beaten. It was a good header from Francois. It was low into the middle of the goal, and Jebb was just in the right place. Throws it shortish to Francois. Takes it to the byline, cuts it back over Holness' head. Fletcher drills it in low, and then it's headed. Oh, handball on the line, surely. The defender seemed to block the header on the line with his right forearm. And referee...
Well, he's just signalled a corner. I'm sure that was handball. All the City bench appealing there.
Well, great pressure. Ball is cushioned well by Fletcher. He's got Freer for support on the left wing. Takes on Jebb, gets to the byline, gets the cross in. Cook turns it goalwards, but got a bit too much on it, and diverted it wide of the far post. It's Mead up from left back, and Francois puts in a good challenge, almost gets away from him, and Mead brought him down. It's quite a tangle there, both of them have slightly hurt in the challenge.
Free kick now on the right-hand side, 35-yard side.
Jebb plays it towards the far post, and it's headed back goalwards by, it looks like Hill, up from the back. Just need to switch on at the back, 2-0 down in this second half at Twerton Park. National League South action on Bath City Radio. Batten plays a long diagonal up to Cook, heads it down for Fletcher inside the area, skips past the challenge, back into his left foot, pokes the ball into the bottom corner. Fabulous finishing from Alex Fletcher for his second goal of the season. And his first since the opening day victory here over Billericay Town. Long from back to front, Batten. Good header, one in the air by Cook. Headed it down to his strike partner Fletcher. And a great feat, he turned the defender inside out and then on his left foot just prodded it past Wilkes in the Dartford goal. 2-1. Smith picks it up for Bath City, the number 10. Quick feet. Freer gets away from Wanadio. Now the cross into the middle. Fletcher, who's just behind Gehring in the middle. I'm not sure if he knew it was going to come to him. But he managed to get his head on the ball and glance it just wide. But from 6 yards out, Bath City with another great chance, and they were almost level.
Gehring undoubtedly the target man on the right-hand side of the goal.
Freer whips it in again, and it is indeed Gehring who gets there. But it's hard to come. Jerry Gill, I'm really happy with the side for the start they've made. And now the referee, Ross Martin, is going to book the Dartford goalkeeper. And Works, they're taking too long over this goal kick. Starting the second period very well, recovering from a 2-0 half-time deficit to score through Alex Fletcher. There's an error from Batten and it's come through to Aziz, left side of the box. One's on to Clark and a fine save in a one-on-one. And he powers it out for a corner. Gets in and finds Smith with a nice ball forward. Square layoff to Hours, has been pretty quiet second half. Now Francois has had a much improved second period. Goes down the right wing, gets around the full-back, cuts it across, and it's over the top from Cody Cook from 5 yards out. The keeper is never getting there, Wilkes. Great play from Francois, run it past Mead. Lovely ball into the corridor of uncertainty, and Cook puts it over the top. Freer, good feet. Takes it past a couple of players, 3 players in fact, and feeds Smith inside him, through ball, puts on goal here, tries to poke it past Wilkes, but the goalkeeper just gets a little touch on it with his left arm and diverts to that target, and his centre-back, Josh Hill, stepped in to clear the ball away. To the last 10 minutes, Jones launches another long throw-in, Hill collides with a teammate as he heads the ball away, Francois back to Jones, cross blocked. Well, the assistant's flagging. Well, he's Porter, the substitute, claiming he got hit in the face, but there must have been an arm in there. And Smith gets it in over the wall. It's fallen to Batten. He didn't seem to expect it. Ran away from him the wrong side. And now it's a long ball looking for Dan Roberts down the right wing. He's puts it in play. Eddie Jones is there with him. Play coming into the middle, it's Porter, turns away from goal, and left-footed, rolls it past the dive of Clark to put this game perhaps to bed with just a few minutes to go. The substitute George Porter, his second of the season from close range after the counter-attack. And Dartford now lead 3-1 here at Swerton Park.
Well, I'm surprised that actually the referee's assistant didn't flag for that ball to go into touch. It looked to me as if it curved into touch and then curved out again. Jerry Gill pointing at exactly that same thing. I know the whole ball has to cross the line, but it really looked as if it had done, and there was a curve on it. I'm getting nods from colleagues here, but and Jerry Gill again saying, look, that ball clearly went out into touch.
Yeah, an afternoon stroll for Jack Jebb to saunter over to the corner flag. His delivery comes in, and Murtagh diverts the header over the crossbar. Rolled underarm to Smith. Long ball looking for Fletcher. Chested down by Hill, and he's gone to ground. Fletcher is deemed to have fouled him. There's a slight tangle, but Hill, for a moment, like he'd given the ball away, trying to chest the ball down. Batten just the wrong side of the defence here, just trying to pull them out of shape. Drifted towards Gehring, far post, hooks it goalwards, and it's come off the toe of Murtagh, and he's conceded a corner. Dartford sure to be the victors today, but Bath can make the scoreline a bit closer. Delivery is headed away by Jebb, and there is the full-time whistle. And in a much improved second half for Bath City, they recovered from going 2-0 down just before half-time. Goals from Aziz and Robinson, and force a host of chances, one of which was, well, we'll have to watch it back on the video, whether it was blocked on the line by a Dartford arm after Fletcher shot them brilliantly saved by Dan Wilkes. They forced the keeper into a few stops, so her head is just wide. And then Fletcher, just past the hour mark, got the crucial goal to put Bath City back in the game from a Cody Cook knockdown. Great feat from Fletcher to make it 2-1. And then there was a fine save at the other end. The other end as Aziz was denied by Clark. And yes, there's the penalty that Bath City could have had. And then on the break, Dartford under pressure, managed to get it down the right-hand side. Everyone of a black and white stripes persuasion. He was adamant that the ball had gone out of play down the right touchline, but Dan Roberts carried on his run and played a low cross into the middle. It's finished off clinically by George Porter for 3-1.